Okay, let's address question number 7. How do I get people to read my blog? Peggy?
Okay, can I harp about something?
Okay, go
Because
ahead.
you know what I'm about to say.
Oh, let me guess. Keyword research?
Oh, yes, my favorite topic, keyword research. So, I know at first this sounds boring,
Well, yes, it does.
but it's actually pretty cool. So, what I'm talking about is doing a couple of hours of research online that will tell you what sort of market you're tackling, what people are already searching for in your niche, and therefore what you should write about in the first place, because obviously people won't read it if it's not what they're searching for. This is another case where you might want to bring in some techie help. And keyword research should really be done before you create your goals for your blog overall, as you were talking about writing a mission statement for your blog and so on. So keywords are the words that people type into search engines to find you and your product. So it could be a phrase, it could be a single word, and so on. If you're using the right words in your blog posts, you'll actually gain natural readers by default without trying too hard. You're speaking to them already clearly in their own language, right? So it's very important to understand what the reader wants before you write to fill their needs, and keyword research is the best way to accomplish that. Definitely.
Okay, well, talking about ways to drive traffic and readers back to your blog, I also think another way to do this is with email newsletters. This helps you to take topics and expand out to your people on your list, even if they are not the people who regularly go to your blog spontaneously. Since you've been working to build a list, you can mention the high points of your blog posts in those newsletters, and that'll bring people back to the blog to read the articles.
Yes, definitely. I can't agree more. So what this also tells you is which articles are being read more often. For example, if you notice that all your posts about finding your passion, for example, are being read a lot, but none of those about destroying blocks, if you're coaching a writer or a personal coach, for example, those might be a couple of topics that you would discuss, then I would write more articles about finding your passion, the one that is being read more often. So this sort of information is very easy to get using Google Analytics. So again, that might be something to get help with from a techie. Bottom line, I think it's about constantly giving people strong reasons to revisit. Really, because if you continue to remind them that there's this great content, it solves a huge problem for them, all they need to do is read this 600-word article, etc., you really won't be able to get rid of them. Good content, well-delivered good content, means lots of visitors.
So Google Analytics, you say?
Definitely, Google
Okay.
Analytics.
Okay. Well, your articles are also there for a long time, right? So you can continue to refer people back to your old articles for many years. In fact, it's definitely worth working to build a long history of content, a sort of a back catalog of posts. Isn't this huge when you're building trust with people? To say,
Absolutely.
I've been here for a while, I've been helping and talking and helping people for a long time.
This is why you're blogging. This is why you're blogging in the first place. It's about building a back catalog, a history of content. This is where your credibility comes from. This is where your trust with your audience comes from. This is where your ongoing reader base will come from. All of these things are measurable. You can measure all of these things with analytics and tools that are out there that are free. And yeah, this is exactly why you're in this business in the first place.
But in essence, keywords is how you get people to read your blog that you don't know already.
Correct.
All right.
Correct.